Hey, what is up YouTube? I'm back again with another review. Today we're going to be doing a comparison. We're going to be comparing the World War II M2 Jungle First Aid Kit to the Vietnam era individual first aid kit, aka Jungle First Aid Kit. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, so we have the two kits here. You guys have seen this kit before. I have an individual video on it, but today we're going to be doing a comparison of both. I have an individual video on this one too. So let's start off with the carrier. So the carrier is slightly shorter. The US stamp is different. They actually had a few different US stamps. I believe this is OD3. And then that's, I think, just OD. I'm not sure the exact shade. Or OD7. The trim is different as well. Still has the same features on the back. A huge belt loop. I think that's a 3-inch belt loop. Maybe even a 4. And then the M1910 hook for attaching to a pistol belt, and then you got the eyelets on the bottom, or grommets, for M1910 hangers, so that you can hang an extra pouch below it. The same features on the inside. Sorry, this is difficult doing with one hand. You have a flap and a loop on the inside. Now this one is from 1944 and made by BB Company. And this one has a contract of 1967, and it doesn't say who the manufacturer is. Has the same bunny ear flap covers. And the same dividers too. You get 4 separate ones, or no, different dividers. You get 4 separate ones. No one in, or well, yeah, no one in the middle of that. And then you're supposed to have 2 bigger spots, but this one has been cut, so it accommodates both. And then here's this one, so you can see on how it's different. So like I said, these were made with a few different US stamps, and I think they came in a couple different colors too, or shades of OD, I mean. On this side, you have just a single first aid packet, or on this side you have 2. On this side you have 6 Band-Aids made by Ideal, and you would put those in that flap underneath. Well, these ones you have 18 Band-Aids, and they come in their own box. On this side you have your iodine applicator for treating wounds to keep them clean. You can see that this one is in a wood vial, and it has never been opened before. The equivalent to that would be this. The benzoyl chromium chloride tincture, tinted. Next, you have the Fraser's solution. This is for athlete's foot or trench foot. This is an original bottle, and I was told that that the label might be a reproduction, but I'm not sure, because I mean, it looks old. You can see the glue back there. So I don't know. It was sold as all original, but that's just what I've been told. There is no equivalent to that in the new kit, the Vietnam kit. So next you have the Halzone tablets, or water purification tablets. You can see that they're all intact and brand new. This is an original one from the 1940s. And of course, on this side, the Vietnam side, you have the same thing, just a little bit smaller. Adabrine tablets, or Adabrine tablets, however you want to pronounce it, for prevention of malaria. This is empty, and this for sure is a reproduction label. I know that for fact. That's how the seller listed it as, but it's on an original bottle. Next is the insect repellent. Now I have it in a double Ziploc bag because it does leak, and it actually stained my sulfa tablets, which sucks. I'll get into that in a minute. So that's why I have it in a double Ziploc bag, is because I don't want it to ruin any of the other contents, like it kind of already ruined the sulfa tablets. So last item is the sulfa tablets, sulfadiazine tablets, 8 tablets for 1 pack, to be taken in case of severe wound. So this would just help, almost, I think it's almost like an antibiotic, and it would just help you prevent infection. These are without a doubt the hardest items to get for the World War II Jungle First Aid Kit. I spent, I think, 3 months looking for them. They come up often, but they sell for an arm and a leg. I think I spent almost $80 on just this one item. So that is everything that would be issued in the World War II era M2 Jungle First Aid Kit. Somebody pointed out in my original review of this, a lot of glass items, and it is noticeably heavier than the Vietnam one. So that's everything. That's a comparison of everything that would be included in these. There's a huge misconception out there that the M2 Jungle First Aid Kit originally featured a snakebite kit. While the military did have snakebite kits, even up into the 70s, that is false. I've cross-checked this packing. I haven't been able to find a physical packing sheet, but I've cross-checked with several different references before I put this kit together, and I found no proof that there was ever a snakebite kit in here. So, like I said, with very thorough research, this is a complete M2 Jungle First Aid Kit. Going over to the Vietnam one, you have the 2 now field individual troop dressings. You do have the band-aids, like we already shown. Now you have lipstick, anti-chap, and sunburn protective. You have sodium chloride / sodium bicarbonate drink mixture. You pour this into a canteen in case if you're burned and you drink it. Water purification tablets. Different bottle, but do the same thing. Again, gonna butcher this. The benzyl clonium chloride tincture takes the place of the iodine for wound care. The gauze compressed bandage camouflaged, 2" by 6 yards. The 3 pill vials. This kit, features the 5 dram, while the older kits from the early 60s featured a 4 dram vials. So there are 2 different sizes for these kits. Last but not least, here is the packing sheet. If the camera will focus. I don't think it will.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
So that's the packing sheet for this Vietnam one. As far as I can tell, everything is dated 67 or 66. Unfortunately, none of this has dates. They didn't really put dates on medical equipment back in the day, or during this time, but we do know that the case is dated 1944. So guys, there's a thorough comparison between the World War II M2 Jungle First Aid Kit and the Vietnam Jungle First Aid Kit. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Other than that, have a nice day.